Farnas on behalf of the Indonesian Embassy here in Zimbabwe. We would like to say thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for the owner of the farm here for receiving us today, and thank you very much for the Ministry of Agriculture for receiving our delegation, and of course big thank for the cooperation that we have. And we heard that you also already benefited for this cooperation, and this cooperation is very specific related to the cattle and how you breed and how this. Then we just would like to share our experience, our technology, and then how then we can help Zimbabwe, how then we as the partner of development of Zimbabwe to develop the agriculture and particularly the cattle farming. So I believe that the delegate been here for already 1 week, and they just moved around in Zimbabwe, to do their work. The technicality of this artificial insemination, maybe later on our technical team who came here, 2 of them, will give some explanation what our project is. But in general, that the project is about the capacity building, that was the first one, and then how from the capacity building we can help Zimbabwe to develop the agriculture industry, particularly the cattle farming. So we do have some technology, we do have some experience, so I hope that our humble experience will be useful for Zimbabwe, for the government, for the people, and for the country itself. So thank you very much, and we can see.
My name is Mr. Julius Seto, Chief Research Officer, Matoposi Research Institute. It is under the Department of Agricultural Research, Innovation and Specialist Services. So basically we are focusing on livestock research and innovation or technology. And one of the aspects that we are pushing towards is artificial insemination. The artificial insemination is one of the concepts under what we call cryopreservation. And there is also what we call embryo transfer. But for now in Zimbabwe, we want to push towards what we call artificial insemination in terms of speeding up or complementing what we call natural inseminations. So in this regard, what the boost that we have received from the Indonesian government is number one, the capacity building, where we are saying experts that are belonging to Department of Research and Specialist Services, experts that are coming from the Department of Veterinary Science Services, TVS, and the experts that are also under the dairy services and also livestock production department. Is now they are able and they've built the confidence so that they can actually roll out the program in terms of artificial insemination, which can actually be a national program where we was actually saying that they can be found across all the regions where livestock matter, where livestock can thrive and do better. So the issue is to say what we are doing as a department, this is complementary. Why we say so is what you need to do is to expand what we call your genetic pool. Because for you to do better or proper selections in terms of genetic evaluation, you need a wider scope of genetic pool where you can select. So if you don't have that as a wider pool, that means there's no selection that is going to happen. So you can actually face challenges. So you need to widen that scope so that you're able to select for the specific environments and places. At the moment in Zimbabwe, we are facing challenges of climate change and diseases, where we have lost big herds of animals. But what is one of the restocking processes that we can actually do is to embark on any element or innovation that can complement to build the head so that we can place it back and make livestock contribute towards agriculture.
It's a very good program looking at head improvements, whether it's the commercial heads or it's the stud industry. We really want to see a lot of improvement in genetic material, should I say. What I understand is they've brought a lot of breeds, Angus included, Brahman, Simmental, and so on. But 1,000 straws at 60% or 65% conception rate will give us 650 to 700 new genetics in our breeding. So what that translates to is a huge improvement to our cattle industry. I think most of the animals that we use to crossbreed, our own animals that we're using to put the semen on, are good quality cattle also. So the improvement has got a lot of downstream effect when it comes to the other users. That was definitely we're going to be selling bulls and heifers to other users around the country also. So it also helps to eliminate the inbreeding that we have had for so many years. If you look at inbreeding, is one of the biggest challenges that we have in our country today. But once we bring in new breeds, once we put in new breeds on the market, it means if we are going to inbreed, it's going to take a long time, because we're recycling the same animals that have come from Indonesia, and we recycle them on the same animals and inbreed again. But for now, we